it's Valentina and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a video about 2017 because I'm a basic and 2017 was really hard for me in some respects, and also it was one of the best years of my life. So let's just get into all the wonderful events that happened. I'll add pictures in this corner if I have some. Let's get started. So I went to a New Year's party at my friend's house. I'll put a picture right here of two lovely girls that I am with, so there's that. There was a big ice storm here in Eugene, Oregon, and we had many snow days, which was awful because our summer was delayed. I went to San Francisco. That was really cool. I got to see Tasha, and I call her Aunt Tasha, and I got to stay with her, and I got to see her after so many years, so that was wonderful. I went to the Winter Informal with my friend Jaden. I competed in my first district championships for high school swimming. I'll put some of the pictures here. Pretty fancy. I placed 5th in both the 200 IM and the 100 fly, so fun. All the team dinners that we went to, they were so incredibly fun. Something that I love about high school swimming versus club swimming is just the atmosphere, and that it's all about the points and not necessarily winning for yourself individually, but winning for a team. I competed in yet another regionals. I will put a picture of me. She's one of my good friends, I can't speak. And her name is Kylie, and we've done these pictures where I go on her back. I got my hair dyed again, which people either loved or hated. Put a picture of what it looked like. I'm literally going to freak if I cannot speak. I became a certified lifeguard, so that was pretty cool. I went through the whole Red Cross shebang and got my certification in CPR, first aid, and oxygen. So I went to Florence. I don't really have any pictures from there, but I'm not really quite sure we went. I think we just went to go. I went to laser tag for one of my friend's birthdays, so yes. I went to Arizona and competed in yet another Cactus Classic, and I'll put some of the pictures there as well. And then by far, one of the biggest highlights of 2017 was I got my braces off. I got my braces off the day before school ended, so that's why it was awesome. I could like show off my teeth and be like, look, there's no metal on them anymore. I completed freshman year, man. Freshman year was insane. I went to the Travis Scott concert and my phone died while we were waiting in line because I did not plan very well, so I have no pictures from that. But when he brought out that animatronic eagle, I about lost it, so. I went to the fair twice. I went with Kylie, and then I went once with a different human, so yes. I got my sectional cut in the 100 fly. I got rolled ice cream for the first time. We went and we got some, and I went with my friend Michaela, and there's a video of that right there. I sent my friend Ben off to college. He went to ASU, or he's still going to ASU. There's a picture of that right there. I completed my 8th season of swimming. It's pretty crazy. I went to Burrito Amigos too many times for lunch, like too many times. We watched the clips. That happened. I was not in the path of totality, but I still saw it. I went backpacking with my cousins to some place that I don't remember, but I have pictures from that also. And then I slept in a hammock for the first time, which was super weird. I dyed my hair again and people hated it. The air quality in Eugene was really bad for a short period of time. I did my first escape room, which is pretty cool. The escape rooms are like, you know, those little puzzle rooms that you have and you try to escape the room and blah, blah, blah. They're like advertised not as much as they should, and they're so fun, and if you haven't done one, you should. I had Dutch Bros way too many times. And I began sophomore year, which I am currently struggling to finish. Just kidding. I'm having a good time. I went to a ton of high school football games, almost every one this season, which is awesome because last year I only went to a couple. I went to homecoming with my friend Morgan and Sam, so I don't want to put too much emphasis on this event, but this was why 2017 I think was particularly rough for me. Almost always lived with my grandparents. and my mom died 2 years ago. You know, I love my dad, but he's just, you know, in and out. And so my grandparents have really been the main staple source for my life. And my grandpa passed away from Alzheimer's. I always add a T, and it's not Alzheimer's, it's Alzheimer's, but he passed away from that disease, and that was particularly rough for me. So I'm just gonna say that, and let's just move on because I want this to be a lighthearted video, so yes. I went to a duck game with Morgan, and Morgan and I were football players for Halloween, and I wore my grandpa's jersey, and I thought that was beautiful, so that's why I did it. I went to Bellingham in Seattle to go visit my cousins, and to just look at houses, because that's where we're planning on moving. And then I started my second year of high school swim. I turned 16. It's insane. I celebrated Thanksgiving in Cresswell with Morgan's grandparents. I got my license. That was pretty awesome. I went roller skating with Morgan and friends. I don't have any videos or pictures from that, but that did happen. And then we got a guinea pig, and that's Buttercup. I went to Costa Rica for winter break, and a lot of these are Costa Rica things. So I went to East Coast for the first time because we had to fly from Seattle to North Carolina. So I went to San Jose, which is the capital of Costa Rica. I saw the famous volcano. I went on a river safari there. I went to Drake Bay for 10 days. I got a pretty gnarly ear infection. I went horseback riding. I went dolphin watching. I saw a ton of wildlife. I went on a night tour and saw a ton of frogs, and I went snorkeling for the first time, and I went to a ton of different restaurants and tried a lot of different food, and I went zip lining, and I cut my wrist on the wire because I'm dumb. I went to Corcovado National Park, and we saw multiple sloths, and I about lost it because, you know, I love snow leopards, but I also love sloths. We went on a mangrove tour, and we celebrated New Year's on North Carolina. And the last thing that happened in 2017 before the clock struck midnight is I tried to teach my cousin the United States song. She did not know it. And then they like list them like Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. She didn't know it. And I thought everyone learned that. And I about lost it. So I tried to teach it to her. That did not go very well. That is all of the events that happened to me in 2017. It's just been a crazy year, and I'm excited to see what 2018 brings, especially because I am moving this year. I do not know where, but I am moving, and I don't know who is gonna stay in touch with me from Eugene, and it's just gonna be a lifestyle change that I don't know if I'm completely ready for. But if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I am in the process of working on my Costa Rica vlog. I lost a lot of the footage off my computer, so I'm just working on trying to import those videos, and I should have that up shortly. Make sure to comment down below what you want to see next. Subscribe and hit the bell so that it notifies you whenever I make another video. And I love you guys a lot. Thank you for the incredible year of 2017, and I hope to have a good can't talk. And I hope to have another fantastic year. So